Evening, y'all. Chief Prepper here. So the video I did about testing yourself physically, I'm going to add to that. You need to do it at least 4 or 5 days in a row. You need to work till you can't do it no fucking more. You're going to say why? Well, one, you need to know your limits. Two, you need to learn about your body and how it's going to react under that kind of physical stress. So one of the things going to happen is you're going to be hungrier than normal, because you're going to be burning through calories. All right, so it's important you know that, because let's say you've bugged out and you're running from somebody, or you're trying to run from somebody, or trying to avoid being seen. That takes a lot of work, all right? So the other thing that you need to know is, I said in the other video that every day is going to be a challenge, okay? But you're also going to need to be awake, or be able to be awake at a moment's notice. So it's going to create an undue amount of stress on you physically, because after, like right now, it's peaceful, so you can do all this physical work and challenging that I'm talking to you about, and then when you go home at night, you can go to sleep. So there's a reason people come back from war zones goofy, where we used to get rocketed and mortared half the night in Iraq the first time I went, and got to where we'd sleep through them. So, and somebody would be banging on our door and counting noses. So that was only for the seniors. So keep in mind that there's going to be a paradigm shift. All right. So you need to understand, you need to know your physical limitations, all right? And if they ain't very good, then you need to work on changing that. So I'm actually helping quite a bit where I can. So last week, Wednesday and Thursday, Wednesday I had fucking, because I'm fat and out of shape like most Americans, even though I've been walking quite regularly. Not very fast, but I'm walking. I'm not walking with any weight. I'm just walking for like the last 3 months. Basically, as soon as I got cleared from my retina surgery, then I started easing back into walking. I had been walking prior to that, but I'm walking. Well, these last 2 weeks I haven't walked at all, because working on the fucking shed with the hired help, I'm smoked. So Wednesday and Thursday, very physically demanding for me. Wednesday last week was so bad, I laid on the floor and was getting cramps in multiple different parts of my body, and then getting them in my back, my arms, my hands. Got them in my right foot when I stood up, because I got one in my left hamstring. Okay, did not sleep that good. Wait, did that? I didn't sleep that good last night. Thursday, worked real hard again. Last week it was hotter than it was yesterday and today. So yesterday I did a bunch of work with the hired help. Did not sleep that good. And then hopefully I can get some sleep tonight and rest, and then be able to work on it again tomorrow. So what I'm leading up to is, as you do this physically grueling work that you're going to do, whatever it is, if it's just you go to the fucking gym and you pump weights all day long, different parts of your body, you need to do it multiple days in a row, because you're going to learn things about yourself and about your body. One, you're going to get hungry like the wolf, right? And then you're going to sleep harder, even though you're going to be sore. You're going to wake up stiff, all right? And then you're going to learn about fatigue, which you may not know about, because especially if you're not used to doing it, the more days you do it in a row, the more tired you become, the quicker you become tired. Every subsequent, every day further you do it past the first day. All right. So last week, day 3, I did just a little bit, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I can't do it no more." All right. Basically, took Friday. No, Thursday I did just a little bit, and then Friday I didn't do anything. Saturday really didn't do much. Went and had lunch with my dad, and then yesterday, Monday, so Sunday I worked. Woke up rested, felt better. Worked really hard Sunday, like really hard, and then worked really hard today. And tomorrow I will work hard again. But you're going to get more tired quicker because you're not used to it. So the plus side is, as long as you're relatively physically healthy, you will get stronger the more you do it. It's like everything else, physically and mentally, you will get stronger. So I encourage you to get out there and do it for one day and be like, wow, this is tough, right? So we're talking about a world where if you bug out where you got a pack on, you may or may not have a plate carrier. You're carrying a gun, hopefully, like 2 guns, a knife, a camp axe, a machete. Camp axe and machete is not really for fighting. That's more for camping when you get to wherever you're going to go. If you choose to risk for a fire, a fire can be smelled from 10 miles away if there isn't anywhere else. Right? You can see smoke for miles. So, you're going to need water. So you may need a fire. Maybe you got some kind of butane cooker for a few days where you can boil your water to kill the bugs, and you got some kind of filter, and then you still boil it. Right? You're still going to need to cook your food, especially if you've run out of whatever you're going to put in your pack, or you're trying to, get a rabbit or two. So I would tell you that get a wrist rocket. I may talk to my wife and ask her if she wants to go to a toy store this weekend. I'm looking for marbles. I'm looking for things to put in the slingshot that is probably going to move from my bug out bag to my get home bag. Right? I need to get some tarps. We've had one that was sitting on the front porch for over a year now because we bought it last year before the rain started to cover the firewood, and then so I got to get my wife to get another one because it's going to be all tore up by the time I'm done using it for the roof. So it came in very handy. It was a big tarp. It was a 20 by 30 tarp. All right. So you want to get realistically some 8 by 10s, so you can curl in the sides a little bit and make it so you can control how much air is coming in. A lot of air might be good when it's really hot, so maybe you just do a lean-to. When it's cold, you may want to kind of offset the entrance and do it where it's not facing the wind. Right? I would also recommend you practice some bushcraft. Go somewhere and see if you can set up something. Maybe even camp out. And one of the things I liked about Jason, before he became more newsy, he used to do videos of him, one, testing gear, 2, overnighting in extreme weather. So, I've said before, our clothes are designed to keep us warm from our house to our car and from our car to a building we go into. Imagine a world where you don't go in the car. You may not have a house, right? So you need to learn how to stand where there's a windbreak. You say, what's a windbreak? It can be anything. It can be trees, it can be bushes, it can be a building, or a tractor, a truck, something to keep the wind from blowing on you. Right? Me and my wife a long time ago, back in 2005, I think, we went over to the music venue in Washington State called The Gorge, and
my truck at the time did not have a canopy on the back. So we actually slept on a blow-up air mattress with a tarp strung from the ground to the back of the truck, and we slept on that. Up there it stays chilly, even at night for the most part. In the summer up there, chilly as in 50s. So I was fine. She was frozen. So. I will do a short video tomorrow to talk to you about something if you're bugging out, to show you something. There's really not a good way to avoid it, but if you've bugged out, you're trying to avoid people, you need to understand that you're going to create something that's going to help people find you. So anyway, information is knowledge and power. Live a little, prep a lot. Chief Prepper out.